In this video, I'll be solving the third part of the fourth problem of UPSC Civil Services 2025 Stats Optional. So we are given the lifetimes of items from two brands 40, 62, 55, 35, 48, 88, and we were also given the life of the six items of the other brand B. Now we are asked to use Kolmogorov-Smirnov test to test whether the distribution of life of both the brands are same or not at 5% level of significance. So first, like if we consider, so we are asked to use the Kolmogorov-Smirnov test at 5% level of significance to check if both the brands have the same distribution. We were also given the critical value. So first, like if we arrange this combined data in ascending order, so we're having, so the first element is 30, and then 35, and then 40, 45, and then 48, and 50, so 55, and we're having 62, and then 65, and then 70, 88, and 92. So if I write them in ascending order, so basically it is 30. So first is 30, that's from B, and then 35 from A, and 40 from A, and 45, that is from B, and 48, that is from A, and then 50 from B, and then 55 from A, 62 from A, 35 from B, 70 from B, and then like we're having 88 from A and 92 from B. So now, so like we just need to compute the empirical distribution functions. So like we are having like 6 elements in brand A and 6 elements in brand B. So for brand A, like the number of observations are 6. So basically each observation increases the EDF by 1 by 6, and similar to that, like even in brand B, each observation increases EDF by 1/6. So if I draw a table, so I'm writing ordered values in the first column, and then I'm writing like from which brand they're coming from, and then the empirical distribution of A, and then empirical distribution of B, and then absolute difference of their empirical distributions. So if I write like 30, 35, 40, 45, 48, and 50, and they're from brand BAA, BAB, and then we're having like 55 from A, 62 from A, 65 from B, and then 70 from B, 88 from A, and 92 from B. So these are the ordered values and their respective brands. And then like we need to compute these remaining things. So first, like if I write the empirical distribution of A, so here it is 0 by 6, here it is 1 by 6, it is 2 by 6, here it will be 1 by for 45, for 40 it is 2 by 6, 45 it will still be 2 by 6, for 48 it will be 3 by 6, and for 50 it will be 3 by 6, for 55 4 by 6, for 62 5 by 6, and then 5 by 6, and then here as well, like it will be 5 by 6, 6 by 6, and 6 by 6. So in the same way for f of B, it is 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 2 by 6, 2 by 6, 3 by 6, 3 by 6, and it's having A, so again 3 by 6, And for B, it is 4 by 6, 5 by 6, and then it will still be 5 by 6 and 6 by 6. So here we're having 1, 1 and 0.833. So here 0.833, 0.833. So 0.833. So here we are having 0.5, here 0.667. And for 4 by 6, again like 0.667. Here it is 0.5, 0.5. So this is 0.333, 0.333, and then 0.167, 0.167 and 0.167. So here it is 0.00, 0.167, 0.333, 0.333, and here 0.50 and 0.50. So the difference would be here 0.167, here 0, here 0.167, and then 0, 0.167, 0, here again 0.167, 0.333, and then 0.167. So here it is 0, here it is 0.167, and it is 0. So these are the EDFs of brand A and brand B and their respective mode of the absolute difference of their empirical distribution functions. So now like the two sample Kolmogorov statistics would be D and A and B, which is nothing but maximum of, so this is our test statistic. So the test statistic is maximum of the difference, the absolute difference, that's nothing but, as we can see, the maximum difference that we are having is 0.33. So that is 0.33. And if we consider the critical value, so the critical value is D66, which is 0.333. So that is our, D66 is what we got. And critical value here that we are having is 2 by 3, which is 0.667. So that means, so we can clearly see 0.333 is less than 0.667. So that means we failed to reject our null hypothesis. So therefore, like we can say at 5%, so at 5% level, at 5% level of significance, we can say there is no evidence, to suggest that the lifetime distributions of this A and B are different. So lifetime distributions of brand A and B are different. So therefore we can say both the brands, so we can, the conclusion here is both brands can be assumed to follow same distribution. So that's our conclusion for this. So we can clearly say at 5% level of significance, there is no such evidence to suggest that these lifetime distributions of both the brands are different. So that's why like they're assumed to follow the same distribution. So that's it for this video. We'll meet in the next video.